Alright. Welcome back. And hello, Grandish. Yes, I'm the Iron Tech Destroyer and I'm here too. Alright, so. Spiral Knights has had an update. Go figure, right? That is basically what we're going to be getting into today here. So I'm in the arcade in Haven, and we have two new NPCs, Barbas and Anomaly. I'll be honest, I don't like the name Anomaly. I think it's kind of lazy given the event that I'm going to be throwing in quotations. But before we talk to these two here, I want you to take note of the background. See all those, like, wispy, glowing, golden lines coming up? We'll be getting into specifically as what they are, but I figure it's probably better to let the NPCs explain. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Anomaly. So, they say, "You see that shimmery aura? We have no idea what it is. And while it's pretty from here, we're reading intense energy spikes in some regions down below." Uh-oh. Which regions? It's hard to tell, but it seems to correlate to constructs. These Mechanites went wild, faster, stronger. I think one was trying to climb the elevator, which that's kind of insane. So yeah, the clockworks have been so consistent for so long, just ticking along like, well, you know. But now, something is happening, and I don't know what it is. I'm so excited. Bring us some samples of these mysterious spikes, and we'll make good trades for them. Okay. So that sets up the premise. We got these weird energy spikes that are coming up from the clockworks. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a permanent part of the game, or if this is something like more temporary, as like an event that'll roll around every so often. I can't imagine with these crazy effects that it'll be around forever. Also, this is in the beta branch of the game. You kind of have to like pseudo opt in for it. It was not super difficult to do. But yeah. But I really want to show you this. I did check it out a little bit last night. I'm right here with Barbas, the spike researcher. He is selling, for huge crystals, radiant fire crystals. Peak! That is fucking peak. Now, obviously, we have from minute to tiny to small to medium to large and obviously huge. With 50 giving you radiance. Now, let me check. I think they're called shard. No? What were they called? Oh my goodness. Well, either way, I don't know how many I have exactly. Going through my tokens here and I don't see anything, but there's some sort of token we can trade for to get these. Apparently, it's more profitable to sell those shards for crowns than to use the crowns to deposit for fire crystals. They're spikes. Oh, they're spikes. Thank you, Grandish. Okay. So I have 44 large, mysterious spikes. Now, according to Grandish, he is basically inferring that this may not be the best grind to get it, which I actually would probably agree, because Dreams and Nightmares might be just faster. It's like, what, like 3 or 4 missions? I don't know. Someone's gonna have to go in and do like the profit counter. I'm sure all the people who are better at in-game economies can figure that. But it's still kind of cool that you can still get this rather than one of my other suggestions, which was to combine upwards. This is kind of like a pseudo work around for it. So it is very interesting. Now, we are going to go ahead and jump in, because I want to show you exactly what these look like. I think I started off here last night, and it was quite interesting. I'm not going to spoil it. In case you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. But the stuff that came out was quite hilarious. Now, my loadout's going to be pretty simple. Nothing like too fancy or crazy. The only, like, minor spoiler, I would say, is freeze weapons might actually be really good here. And you're going to see very, very, very quickly as to why that is. Let me just make sure I got the right armor. Okay. I'm actually going to go, like, mostly full gunner here. Yes, Torpor Tantrum is probably also really good for putting enemies to sleep. But it doesn't put constructs to sleep. Alright. Now, let me take a little sip of my soda here. I got a Cherry Float Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. I did have a little bit of drink earlier, but not really that much. You know, the classic strawberry soju. Also, a little unrelated, or maybe it's kind of related. I'm going to try and get the video out that I've been working on. The whole, like, my suggestions for stuff to add to the game. That should be out by tonight or by early tomorrow. Okay, real quick, as I'm being interrupted, you can see these little spikes on these enemies' heads. I don't know literally all the details of what it does, but from what I've been able to tell, it increases their attack speed, their movement speed, and the amount of damage that they can dish out. Now, you can pick up those crystals when they die, and they have kind of a little unique animation. Oh, you can see that guy coming in out of nowhere. Hello? You can pick them up off the ground, but the fun part is enemies can too, and sometimes they will actively seek it out. Look how much damage that did. That is insane. Like, this actually... They actually become, like, very threatening. Yeah, it roids them up. So this is, oh, this is a different kind of crystal, as it seems. But it is quite interesting. So, watch very carefully from their like, new AI behaviors. It is quite interesting. I don't know... Supposedly, one of the rumors that I saw was that these are going to be, obviously, something that you'll see in the Clockworks, but there's also going to be, like, and again, this is a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, but supposedly there's going to be more added to the Clockworks itself, like a tier 4, perhaps? We'll have to see, because again, I think they're just testing this part out right now. Oh, and holy shit, I just got smacked. Is this an allegory to smoking crystals? I think it may be. Alright, did you see how he got up there and he has, like, the question marks? I'm gonna try and get them to, like, combine more than just one crystal. Because there are cases where if they get a bunch, they legitimately become, like, a nightmare enemy to face. And I'm getting I'm getting my ass beat here, holy shit. We gotta run. And right down here, usually where your Vitapod set would be, it would push over to its little own separate menu. Okay, I think that guy picked up the 2. So yeah, this makes Clockwork's enemies genuinely dangerous, because even if they only have like 2 or 3 shards on them, they can easily overwhelm you very quickly. I mean, look at that Mechanite. Look how fast that motherfucker's moving. It is, quite unnerving, to say the least. But I'll say, I actually really like this update. It's quite interesting. It's probably one of the most unique things I've seen in this game in quite a while. Now, I don't know if the damage scaling is going to be kept the same. I know they're asking for feedback right now. But it does make them an actual threat, which is kind of fun. You see, okay, do you see that motherfucker just run up for it? I think it... Oh, I'm stuck. Oh my fucking god. These guys don't fuck around. They saw the enemies in Titanium Wars and said we need some of that too. That's probably true. They saw the Ironwood Sentinel from that game. We're like, yeah, we need everything to move just fast as that. So yeah, I'd say in terms of like things that could be added to the game, this is a lot more on the line of like something fairly simple, but still kind of interesting. In the video that's going to be coming out, god damn, dude, today or tomorrow. One of the suggestions I had was to add a modifier system, and something that I had imagined was something similar to this, like increasing enemy damage and strength. But this is even a little bit more than what I was thinking. Alright, now supposedly they're across all different tiers. Primarily with Clockwork/Construct levels. I want to see... Hang on, I kind of want to play around with this. Also, that was on Elite. Even on Normal yesterday, when I was testing it, I would get close to being one-shot by some of these gremlins here. They are no joke. Okay, that guy's got a lot of crystals. I'm going to see if I can... Look how fast he's catching up to me. It's actually nuts. I don't know the max amount of crystals they can get. But, it is quite interesting. Oh my god, they can heal so fast. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill this guy. I think he's going to whack the fuck out of me. No, don't heal. Dude, what do I even do right there? What is happening? I got to put this guy down. I really, really like that animation. Or not animation, but like that physics-based drop. That they have, the little crystals have when they fall on the ground. Oh, fuck. I think he tried picking up some. So honestly, it's not just the fact that the enemies become stronger. You have a little bit of like a fun gameplay dynamic where you obviously want to get the crystals to prevent them from becoming stronger, but the enemies also want to pick up the crystals so they can whoop your ass. You see this motherfucker's trying to evade me? Holy shit. Turned Sparlinks into a horror game. Like, every enemy becomes their own, like, unique challenge now. Yeah, literally, that's exactly what I was saying, too. Let's move on. Hold on. I don't want to lose all my sparks to this, because, it's quite intense. Oh, wait, I think... It looks like the level exit's going to be up here, I think. Maybe. Yeah, it's up here. Okay. So that's all it takes. I haven't gone any further than this since last night. I do want to explore a little more and see what other enemies can also have it. Someone was telling me lumbers can, because they're in the construct family, but I want to see if the slimes can as well. Oh, fuck, dude. Look, another titanium box. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Titanium warriors, #1. Construct stratums, yeah. Okay, but look, we have the glow in the background here. So clearly there's layers to this. I'm probably going to get the Phantasmos just so I can get more DPS and move. But this is quite interesting. Now, some of the crystals will naturally spawn on the map from what I've seen. Like, run right there, that Grandish is about to go to. I don't know if the enemies can pick it up. And also, I don't know if... I know when you pick up the crystals, you get a little bit of health back, but I don't know if you get any sort of damage buff or whatnot. That I have not been able to test. Like, we're pretty much at this point now. This is all uncharted waters for me. So it's going to be quite interesting. I'm getting another spawn up there. I really want to try and get a lumber to pick it up. Alright, we gotta get one. Oh, Grandish, you killed him too soon. That's okay. It would be fun if they said, yeah, you see them crystals, they are gonna be parasite crystals, good luck. Yeah, they alter the course of your character forever. Yeah, I really like this mechanic. Not just obviously because it's new and novel. But it is actually quite fascinating to play with a new dynamic of having to compete with a resource. Sorry, 1 second. Let me get the... Okay. Oh, dude, my toe got almost touched. I also don't know if they can spawn naturally with crystals already. Yes. Yes, I am. Also, I turned off the chat for the stream overlay. I'll have to see if you guys want it back or not. I feel like it was going to be kind of in the way a little bit too much, considering the fact that it was a little bit redundant to have the YouTube live chat that you can see afterwards, and then the chat on screen. Because I know it was like an old streamer thing back in the day, but I don't know. I don't even know if it's really like actually worth it. Oh, fuck. What did you say? What's that Vitapod? No, so when you pick up the crystals, that's your crystal slot. It doesn't hover over it, but those are the shards that you pick up. It makes no difference whether you or the enemy has them. Oh my god. Dude, look at that fucking damage. I think it was at like 70. It's a 5%. Oh, yep. I got tickled. I'd say right now, like, the only thing I'm not that big of a fan of is how high their health scales. Because I think you could get to a point where you're gonna have, like, so many enemies with, like, just insane health scaling surrounding you, where it's gonna be just a miserable fight. But I really can't say. Yeah, it's on the preview server. I imagine they're gonna want to do more. I mean, right now they're looking for feedback, so if you want, you can go try it out and give some feedback. At the end of the stream, I'll give more of my final thoughts to what I think about it, but as of right now, it's a little too early to say, and I'm kind of just trying to have fun playing it without being, like, too critically focused. Also, I'm not going to be streaming for that long. Maybe like an hour or so at most. I got to get back to finishing this video. It's pretty much, I want to say like 90% done. Yes, Tadox. The crystals have its own slot. If you can see, like, in my hotbar down here, it's the very far right one. Stop pretending to care about resources that are not real. True. So I don't know if the progression of what you get for the crystals are going to transfer over once the release comes out. So I wouldn't say grind for it like there's no tomorrow, but at least give it a shot. But I am actually kind of liking the... almost kind of like a challenging dynamic of having to obviously kill all the enemies, but then having to, like, control the map so they don't become stronger. Because if you let them get out of hand, it's game over, man. Oh, there we go. That lumber's getting fast now. Let's see me just push him in the corner. Oh my god, dude, he attacked so fast I didn't even see it. Shit's gonna make lumber just, like, actually boss fight. I don't know. I know some fiends can show up on, on clockwork levels. Dude, imagine grievers with this shit. With how dangerous they are already. Yeah. That's gonna make grievers more of a pain in the ass. So let me check. Oops. Let me check real quick. Because he said clockwork stratums. I think next we'll go here. Like, once we get through a little bit more of this, we'll go to a fiend level 1. Not that I want to. I really don't. But I want to at least get it on recording to see exactly what it's like. Yeah, I think a mix between probably Freeze and the Torpor Tantrum is probably going to be your better option for crowd control. Just because if they're too strong, you can at least freeze them to maneuver. So this might actually end up kind of making bombs even more viable. Like, bombs are good for crowd control, obviously. But now it's going to make it almost a necessity, so to speak. Oh, fuck, dude. They put the crystal right in the middle of the barbs. Let me grab these so they don't get them. I will say, I do like that they made it so if you die, you don't drop the crystals, because that would be very scary. To have all of them just completely destroy you super fast. Yeah, we'll see how the rest of this goes as we go through. Man, right now it hasn't been that bad. I think the previous few maps with the gremlins and their compound was a little more brutal. But when you have a little more of, like, level variety and able to kind of control the map a little bit easier, and not just this open giant arena, it actually makes it just a tiny bit easier to maneuver around. But dude, I'm kind of excited because I feel like this is kind of just more like a part 1 to more stuff that's coming out. Let me grab that so they don't. And my favorite part is I'm just beelining it right to the crystals. That's why I like, kind of was making the joke a while, or like, yesterday of like, oh, this must be crack. Because they just, no matter what danger they're in, they will beeline it to get that shit. And W Iron Tech Destroyer, as always. Okay. We will... Hang on. What's in the rest for here? You know, we'll pop in and see if this stuff is happening there. If not, we're gonna go to a different stratum and see if it's there as well. This is more just curiosity at this point. But I guess if you wanted to get the radiance, you're gonna have to go really low in order to achieve them. I think they're what the, hang on, let me look it up real quick. Okay, we do not have the spikes here. Potentially down here? I mean, guaranteed in these levels. So, I'm not sure. We can really quick hop over to a different gate. Which one was it? Yeah, here we go. Are you asking what do the crystals do? They make the enemies tweak out. They make them move really fast, attack really fast, and from what I've seen, scale their health up higher. So they get quite dangerous fast. I want to level my master just to test out both ultimates. Can you craft me a bunch of shadow stars? Since nothing else is real. I don't even know if I have any shadow stuff on. Oh wait, hang on. Do I even have any of the stuff to do that? That's a good question. It's under mineral. I have 400 dark matter. Is there even a pet station up here? Oh, there is. When you need the stars? Well, let's see how many I can make. Oh, whoops. Okay, hang on. Are they even tradable? Hold on. Oh, you're lucky they are. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to check something on YouTube real quick. Just to double check. I might lag out the stream just a tad bit. Okay. Someone was telling me my video had gotten removed, but I still see that I'm live. And my video is on my channel, so I don't know. Looks good to me. Yeah, I hate compounds too. 1 star cost from... Okay, yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta switch out my loadout now. I'm gonna be potentially fighting fiends. Do I want to bring the Gilded Grip? I don't even have enough, like, Radiance to level up half the shit, but what we're gonna definitely bring is Blitz. I think Blitz is just too fucking good. Alright, let's do this shit. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna spawn here, but we're gonna try it out. And also, I think they're only in the arcade. I'm gonna, actually, hold on, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna log off my YouTube and make sure that it's still up. Yeah, no, it's still up. And also, I think they're only... Oh, whoops, sorry, you can hear my stream over it. Oh, man. Alright. No, we are good. We are good to go. Of course, you know, with the thumbnail, it might get removed later. I don't know. We'll see. If it does, I'm not, like, too worried about it. I got some footage earlier, just in case, and, yeah. Oh, we have 61. Let's go ahead and finish up leveling up the Blitz. I mean, why not? And then, I don't have the other one leveled up yet. Let's call it good enough. Okay, I don't see the glowy bits here, so... I think we missed the time to get it. Alright, hold on. Let's see if this level... Is it clockwork now? No. Okay. Very interesting. Is there anything else? Okay, we could have the potential for the haunted one. No, it's candlestick. Motherfucker. Emerald? Maybe. Maybe not. Damn, dude, we're getting, like, actually locked out of all the good shit. So we need mostly a construct-heavy level. I really want to get here, I just don't want to wait. I'm being very impatient. Why arcade over Vanna runs? I mean, I enjoy playing the arcade. If you're doing it for, like, I guess leveling and crowns, Vanna's fine, but I find it to be quite boring after, like, the 300th time of doing it. Alright, you know what? I think we're just gonna go through here and just do it. I don't want to do, like, normal Fiend levels, but I also don't want to wait, like, 2.5 years for a level to recycle through, so we're just gonna call this good enough. We'll go through it, blast through it, and then continue on. See if maybe some of the other levels, like the... I don't think the Wasteworks are gonna have any of the constructs. I don't think so. It's really primarily only towards levels that contain constructs. So we're kind of just gonna blast through this. Gonna kind of like speed run it a little bit. Alright, excuse me, coming through. Oh, we have to kill these guys. What fun. You know, on the bright side, at least they're not gonna have any of those goddamn crystals. I was even half tempted just to run it on normal to show you, but the damage differences are kind of minimal. Oh my god, dude, I'm playing like fucking buns right now. But then again, you know, I don't really enjoy fighting the fiends all that much. Alright, let me get my actual good weapon. Yeah, blast these motherfuckers to hell! Well, hopefully there's not another, whatchamacallit. Another arena. It does not look like it. It looks like we can just go through here real quick. Just good. This one, though, I'm not sure. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. Okay, a small problem I put myself in here. No worries, we're just gonna run on by. Alright, we'll see if these... I don't think these levels are gonna have them. I don't remember if there are any constructs in them or not. But I'm fairly certain there aren't. Oh, I see. Oh, you moved from the server. Okay. Oops. Yeah, let's just speed past these. Oh, what's up? What do you mean you don't recognize it? This is pretty normal. Oh, secret Vitapod, I'll take that. Alright, we're gonna try and quickly... Yeah, ouch. Try and quickly go through this again. Because right now there seems to be only one gate that's going to have the most consistent enemy drops for it, but I kind of want to play around with something a little more, something a little bit more unique than just gremlins and constructs. It's always kind of a shame, because every time, like, something kind of cool or unique happens, or one of the events drop, it's never on, like, the right kind of stratum that I would actually like to play on. It's always just some random fucking horse shit. Every time. Without fail. Also, I probably should have equipped Black Cat for this part. At least the cowl. These guys aren't exactly status heavy enemies. Brandish, what the hell got you? Oop, shit. I say they're not that difficult, it's like it smacked in the face. Just gonna play a little defensively, fuck it. Yeah, I've been, I'm a little burnt out today as well. Not that, like, work was, super bad or anything, but it was just such a long fucking day. And I didn't sleep until, like, 1 in the morning last night. Having to get up at 5. Yeah. That's also kind of why I don't want to stream for, like, too long. Maybe, like, an hour or 2 at most. Yeah, if you already haven't, see if you all can get in the testing server. Also, when they... Because I remember there was that rumor around, like... I want to say, like, a month ago-ish, where it's like, oh, yeah, something... It wasn't a rumor. I'm pretty sure Greyhaven's... had hinted at it in the forums. So like, oh yeah, something new is going to come to Haven. And I was thinking, oh, it's going to be some, like, building or something. But apparently it was just the guys in the arcade to give out the little token stuff. Which, I don't know. Let me know what you all think, but I genuinely can't tell if this is going to be an event or a permanent stay. It might be something that kind of, like, flares up every once in a while. But I really have no idea. Also, how the hell did I use the key? Okay, whatever. Not important. I really don't care. Alright, let's get these motherfuckers and kill them. Also, I gotta remember to actually use some of my battle sprite abilities. I always just forget that's even there sometimes. I think even during the Romulus Twins run that did live last week, as far as, like, yeah, you have the fucking, you have the Sarah Sphinx, use it. Heal us. Oh, a double miss? Alright. Awesome. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I probably got, like, bit by the cat around the same time that it was, that I was dropping it, so the animation was, like, sped up or something. I'm not sure. I mean, a good glitch for me. No, I want to see... Oh, okay. Thank you, Granish. Energy is not real. True. Very true. Oh, shit. Oh, did you get bit by all of them? I'm so sorry, I didn't even notice. I was just kind of going ham. Alright, I think there's gonna be a little more goobers this way. Alright, get ready. Damn, dude, I almost never could pull off that, hammer shot. Usually just ends up not being worth it. That's also true. It's just an illusion. You actually are making that up. Everything you see is a lie. Alright, still nothing. Maybe we can get something for the Wild Works. I mean, we kind of just got to roll the dice. I mean, guaranteed the deconstruction zone, but I mean, fuck, if I wanted to do the decon zone, I would have just gone to the other gate. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, dude, I love this fucking track. Also, I gotta have a word with somebody a little bit later. Because I'm kind of annoyed right now. Perhaps a misunderstanding. I'll be polite and nice before I jump the shark, but, yeah, a certain somebody is, kind of just got on my nerves right now. In a private setting, but, you may or may not see about it later. We'll see. Yo. Oh my god, dude, what is wrong with me? Playing like actual buns. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? No, I switched to the wrong one. Okay, fuck it. It'll be fine. We can take these as dubs, no biggie. Is that it? Oh, there's one left, of course. Alright, come on now. Dude, I really want to see a Trojan get the fucking crystals. I just wish there was like a toggleable modifier to just say, yeah, I want it in all levels. I know they're trying to do like their own like specific theme for it, but it also would be really fun to get 1,000 crystals on a Trojan. I just want to know what it looks like is all. Can I just have some fun? Yeah, I'm trying, Solo. I'm trying. Hang on, so I gotta send you a screenshot real quick. I think I gotta like make or like cut a tie pretty soon here. All right, real quick, let's see what is on the recipe house. Nothing crazy. Nothing of the stuff that I already don't have for the most part, so... I can just get this and sell it for later, so, yeah, fuck it. Whatever. I think most people probably already have that shield. Alright, what's up next? So... Could have a random chance of all these. I wouldn't mind a treasure trove, but I'm really hoping for the other stuff. Come on, baby, give me clockworks. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Okay, so... That's... Okay, that pretty much confirms my theory. So there's no effects here, but I'm gonna go in just a little bit. Just to, like, double check. But I don't think they're gonna spawn in here. I mean, obviously we don't have the background, but, you know... Games do have bugs, so let's take a quick look. We'll get about, like, halfway through the level. Or, like, to a party button, and if it's not there... we're gonna go back to the gate we started with. Because I have a feeling that... Well, it's not, like, gate-dependent. Like, Stratum, obviously. But it might really only strictly be those with clockwork, heavier themes, so... But that's interesting, because it spawned on here as well, so I guess Jigsaw Valleys also count? But then these here didn't, so... That, in theory, should mean that the rest of these do. So we can pop in real quick and take a look. Alright, I'm gonna also switch out my loadout again. I think... Granted, should you bring Torpor Tantrum still? We'll see, okay. Oh shit, excuse me. Where is my helmets? We'll throw on the black hat. I know. But I do want to squeeze out just a little bit of extra damage, especially if we're going to be going up against a shit ton of enemies at once. Might as well. Yeah, Solo, whenever you get a chance, look at what I sent you. I gotta send Solo a message. Oh, sorry, I just bumped the mic. Okay, yeah. We got the gold. The golden stream. Some call it a shower. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. That's gonna be kind of gross. Oh, hang on. Let's run through. Because we've already seen this. I want to get to the other stuff that we haven't seen yet. So yeah. Yeah. And we can pick up crystals on the way. If we get any purples, I'll help you get some purple. Oh my god, dude, that guy's so fast. Dude, he's on a hot pursuit. Oh, whoops. I just went over it. I didn't even realize. I'm coming. Get the fuck out of the way. Oh my god. Yo, that's scary as fuck. Okay. Well, that's one level done. We can, I guess, not like speed run through these, but get through this at least a little bit faster. So I don't think we need to fight the beginning stuff, so let's just go through. Like, at least right now, just gonna fight, like, unless we have to fight, not really gonna worry about it. Already seen this stuff, so. What the fuck? Come, Grandish. Fuck yeah, I was not gonna be able to make that dude. Look at that big, fat, fast motherfucker. You know what actually would be kind of fun, or like funny too, if it increased the enemy scale by just an ever so slight amount. That would be also kind of funny. Imagine like giant lumbers just running at you at like Mach 10. That would be yeah, things of nightmares. Maybe even in your dreams and nightmares. See what I did there? Okay. I'll see myself out. Oh, rock slime. Alright. Okay. Very nice. He just give me a little fucking push at the very end there. Very good, dude. Ooh. Kind of fucked up my weapon switching there. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Didn't even realize the door was open. I like the slight unpredictability of them spawning randomly. That is quite nice. I don't know, what do you all think so far of this update? Whether you played or not, or just kind of watching and viewing. I'm curious as to what all you think. I think it's quite neat. I don't even know, like, as of right now, what critiques I would have for it. Other than just it's kind of a shame that it's only seen in, like, construct-heavy levels. But again, if, like, they added this as a modifier for, like, shadow layers that you could opt into, that would also be quite fun. I'm getting the feeling that killing enemies is what makes the new crystal spawn on the floor. I think so, but it might also just be completely random. Yeah, I agree, Alex. It is better than nothing. But, like, genuinely, like, do you think if this is added to the game, like, long-term, something that would pop in and out, like, would you think this was a good addition to have? Like, forget the fact that it's a novelty and that it's new. Like, if this was a mainstay in the game, like, even from, like, the early days, would this be a good addition? That's kind of more of what I'm asking. Do I even want to level that up? What does the Wonder Grave at? Oh, I can't. Okay, well, no worries then. I gotta get Mad Gainser to make a short of this. ASAP. Actually, if he isn't already working on one, I'm gonna have to tell him he's gotta do it. He's gonna get his butt in gear. I don't really need those up there. I mean, you can say it now if you want, Grandish. I mean, I think overall it's like a very minor addition to the game, because it's still the same game, just with, I don't know, like a slight unique mechanic to it. So my thoughts are still kind of inconclusive as of right now. I can't even fucking talk. That's gonna be a problem. But I think if you get control of the battlefield like really quickly and really early on, it's not that much of a problem. I think in like the previous maps they can be a lot more difficult. Yes, I do like that too. I love that they like fall on the ground with physics. That is really sick. Oh my god, you gotta wait for these enemies' bodies to despawn. Nice. That was a good hit. Oh my god, quit turning away. Dude, give me a break. Yes. And also... here's an update I would like. Make these guys' body despawn a lot faster if there's no enemies nearby. Yes. I can't remember what someone told me, but something lore with the luminite crystals is what attracts like the construct enemies. So maybe that's why they chose it as yellow, or maybe they just wanted to pick the color yellow for an arbitrary reason. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. I didn't even think of that. We were kind of running through it pretty quickly, so that may explain it. I'm going to switch out. I don't think Wintergrave's really going to be that big of a deal. Where is it? Here we go. Gilded Griffin. I got to level up this thing anyway, so might as well pick it up and go. And now we run. Good lord, dude. Grandish. It's not too fun to skip. It's actually quite the opposite. It is very fun to skip. But fine, if you don't want to skip, I guess we can stay. Damn, alright, I'm coming down there. Keep you a hand. Oh, never mind, I guess you're done. Okay. Now we go. Do W aims on my part? Like, what the hell? Alright, so we'll see you later. Have fun. Gremlins. Small problem. I didn't bring any shadow weapons. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else and was not even paying attention to the game there. Can't even make the excuse of being slightly inebriated because I'm really not. Alright, now we're just going to pull up the little cheese strat and just play the waiting game. That's all this is going to come down to now. Yeah, if you haven't ever made the Dark Briar, it makes sections like this stupid easy. Especially with most of the swarming enemies, like, dust bunnies, the little bone mites, or whatever the hell they're called. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It makes them, pretty trivial to fight. Very high recommended weapon to pick up if you already haven't. Ouch. Should not have stood right in the middle of that bomb blast. See if I can actually get him to time this just right. Probably not. Oh, never mind. They're just gonna die anyways. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in hell. Alright, Grandish likes these levels. I don't. I don't think they're bad or anything. I think the jelly ones are a little more unfun, but I just don't like fighting the swarm enemies. Or the swarming enemies. Oh yeah, the scarabs. Yeah. Well, I want to call them bone mites, because that just sounds cooler. Dude, I gotta get all this shit up to level 10. Like, that low damage is just abysmal. W Iron Tech Destroyer. Oh yeah. All right. Let's make this a little bit simpler. Kind of just skedaddle past him. I have no intention of fighting like half these little motherfuckers. Let me see. I think... Okay, the next one's going to be an arena. I'm thinking, obviously, probably... the usual of Shadow and Elemental will probably be good enough. But before we do that, let's actually check and see what Basil's got to sell. Hello, Basil? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Let me check my stream health. Okay, it's still in the green. Had me worried there for a second. Everything kind of froze up. Wow, this is, like... nothing that interesting. Okay. No worries. Not that big of a deal. Okay, obviously... we're gonna get the Wintergrave. That weapon's just really good. But I might also... oh, dude, I don't know. Obsidian Edge or Grandify? I think Obsidian Edge is probably just gonna be better for utility. I'm gonna be honest. And we're gonna swap around Wildfire for here. So our shadow weapons are in our center. And so on and so on. Alright, I think this will work. But we'll see. I'm hoping they spawn those energy crystal things spawn here as well. I mean, it's Robo Rampage. Ah, there we go, look. Alright, we are back. Alright, this is going to be interesting, especially with arenas. Oof. I don't know how well it's gonna play out, but it'll be interesting for sure. Wait, is this shock? Oh god, dude, I'm fucked. I'm actually cooked. So I'm pretty sure the black cat cowl is low resistance to shock. Ooh. Yeah, that's a small problem. That's okay. We will be fine. We'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Just, honestly, just don't even get hit. You don't have to worry about nothing. Okay. Thank you for picking that up. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, fuck. Alright, so it's already begun. Oh my god, dude. I ate that shit twice. Ate it again. We're eating those fucking hits for breakfast. Nope, get the fuck back. Get away from me. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Alright, I think this is where the testing of how I'm actually going to feel about it is going to come in more into play. I'd rather deal with the fire ones rather than the shock ones as well. But I mean, at this point, that's neither here nor there. A jelly? What the hell? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. I ran like right into it the last second. I'm a buffoon. Okay, well that's one down. Got some poison vials, that'll come in handy. Alright, I'm hoping to not have to spark, but I'm kind of getting that feeling. I'm gonna try and go through all the way, why not? I don't think the... Oops, I accidentally opened up the Crucible level editor. I was trying to open up the game map. I don't think these are going to have them, but we'll double check. In fact, at this point, you might as well just go down... Whoops, sorry, smack the hell out of my table. Might as well go all the way down through this stratum and just see what happens. This soda is amazing. Brandish! What are you doing? Come on. Okay, so I think at least for my priority is just grab the crystals before they can even think about reaching it. At least as of right now, that seems a little more important than even like fighting these guys. Oh, okay, well, one of them picked one up anyways. Can you get the hell away from me? Thank you. Oh my god, why did my heart attack? Why was it so delayed? Oh, fuck, dude. Yo, that damage is nuts. Oh. Alright, I need to kill those healers. ASAP. Where's the other one? Oh my god, dude, my tracking is gone. Where the hell did he go? Right now, he's dead. Doesn't matter. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I thought that one was gonna go a little worse. Yeah, you're welcome to join. If you're not on my friends list, or send your username in the chat and you can join. And I'll send you an invite in game. Hello, Arcula. Oh, you're already on my friends list? Oh, yeah, that's right. It should let you join in, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Welcome. Oh, you just woke up? Hell yeah. Welcome to the land of the living. Hold on, let me close out the Crucible level editor since it decided to pop up. Yeah, Arcula, I am doing the testing server right now. Yeah, you can join in. Still room for one more. Okay, I would say, I don't know if I poisoned that Mender or not. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit up my ass. Oh my god, that lumber's getting quick. Put him down. Put that lumber down. Alright, here we go. I'm curious, I know obviously the gun puppies can't move, but I'm wondering if they can even pick up the crystals at all. Alright, that was an awesome miss on my part. I can't even hit them, there's just so much shit. Oh wait, hold on, I have poison vials, what am I talking about? Oh, and I missed. Okay. Well, you swing and you miss sometimes. I'll give you the brief Sparks Notes version. These crystals appear around the clockworks on construct-themed levels, and they buff any enemies that touch it, and the enemies will seek it out, and it makes them faster, stronger, and tankier as well. So quite interesting. Like, I've seen a clip that somebody had on one of the Reddits where they were being chased by a normal lumber that was moving as fast as like somebody in Black Cat set, and it was kind of hilarious, but also kind of scary. Yes, you can play on the test server as a Steam user. On the forums, it has 2 links. I could not get the first link that they provided to work. You have to use the second one, which is like a shorter embed for some reason. I'm not sure why that's the case, though, but it just is. I'm going to swap out some of my equipment here. Yeah, Mechanites and Gremlins are the worst. I really want to see Fiends also have it, but I have not encountered any natural spawning Fiends yet. But hopefully that will change. I do like this, though. This feature is kind of fun. It's not like the most craziest thing in the world, but it's kind of... It's... It's a little silly, but I love it. Yeah, I think they just spawn naturally around the clockworks. Excuse me, the on the levels. The little pylons. Yeah, that motherfucker was like heat-seeking. Holy smokes. Alright, this is exactly why I brought the edge. Also, if you do want to join, you do have to get the testing branch downloaded. I didn't think they would, like, do... Yeah, I did not think so either. But I'm glad they did. This is kind of fun. It's definitely novel. I'll say that much. I'll say the sounds for it need a little more work when you're picking it up. But other than that, it's not bad. It sounds just a little too, like, sharp and harsh. Maybe not even this part. It's just very faint. It's like... Beep, beep, beep. Well, the drop is the best part, but it's almost... It sounds like almost a little too short. Like, it's like... Beep, beep, beep. I'm not saying it's got to sound like an angelic choir every time you pick it up, but something a little bit more... I don't know the word, like ethereal almost? Like a little like... Or like a mix between like a crunch and a nice little ethereal sound would be kind of sick. Not like overly dramatic. It's just a little too subtle in my mind. I think the best way I can describe it is it's very artificial sounding. I'm coming, hold on. But since it's not like a anything finished yet, I'm not gonna judge it too harshly. I almost missed that little bone mine on the floor, wasn't even paying attention. Oops. Okay. I got an amazing hit at the very end there. That was awesome. Oh boy, another arena. Here we go. I think that's what the rest of the stream is going to be. It's just arena after arena. Although I think this is the last set of arenas. I'm going to double check when we get down there. Oh, an ice mall arena. Okay. Do I have another shadow weapon? I think not. I think that's really about it. Hold on, let me check the gate map. Yeah, the last ones are just creeping colonies, which is going to be more shadow-based, so... I don't know. We will see. Dude, you know what I was just thinking, too? The lichen colonies with like a shit ton of crystals would be really funny. But also very scary. Alright, hopefully this loadout works. I really have no idea. I mean, freeze isn't the worst thing to deal with. At least it's not shock. Shock is a pain in the ass. Oh, sorry, gong. Incoming. What do you want, Grandish? Compound Fortitude Spikes? I would not play it. It's already annoying as it is. With Oiler, the Tox Oilers, or they're called. That's true. It most likely would reset their effects, but I think they'd probably program it so it doesn't. In fact, if they want to be really funny, all the other ones would just make it stack on top of each other. That'd be quite nasty. Shit. Don't pick that up. Hey, what the hell? Come here, you little shit. Alright. Oh. W freeze. Help me. Oh my god, no. No, no! Fuck. He's gonna go right for it, too. No, you're good. Get some coffee. Oh, there's a lichen right there. Kill it. Oh, Grandish, you're supposed to kill it, not get killed by it. Come on, now. It feels like they're scaling for how many crystals they get is kind of nuts. I think the guy only had like 3 on him, that little robot drone there, and he was already moving super fast. Very crazy. Dying isn't really true. Sorry, I was hallucinating. Might be. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm already starting to get tired. I almost pushed him right into that. Oh, what am I doing? I'm switching the wrong weapon. Well, that works. Okay. Yeah, I'll just miss that shot completely. Why not? You know, I didn't want to hit him anyways. That's actually a lie. I have to back up a little bit. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to happen. Why is he walking sideways? What the hell? Did they give him, like, new enemy behaviors as well? He was, like, strafing me. That was interesting. I don't really know how much, like, under the hood stuff has been changed, but I swear it looked like he was strafing away like how a player would. That's quite interesting. Or maybe Grey Havens is pulling some, like, developer shenanigans. Who knows? Oh, what? Oh, you want me to pick it up? Alright, come on. I gotcha. Yeah. I feel like, though, with this crystal update, or whatever they want to call it, this just feels like the setup for other stuff to come. It doesn't feel like this is going to just be it. I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. But then again, I also thought that there probably wouldn't be an update till, like, maybe around October. Like, actual content update, so who knows at this point. 4-tier stuff coming. I had heard about that as well. And I would not be surprised, but I have no information on that other than just, like, rumors right now. Unless you know of, like, a verified source for it. It could be that these crystals will have some impact on what happens with that. I don't really know. We'll see. But yeah, I think after this, I'm gonna take a nap, go work on my video, and then actually go to bed. Assuming I don't just actually pass out. I'm telling you, bro, I'm tired as fuck. Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit right there. Okay. Oh, there he goes. That guy's got some crystals. He's on the move. Yeah, you gotta really pick that shit up before they grab it. They're gonna fuck you up if you don't. Holy fuck. The Iron Tech coming in clutch here. Let's see if I can kill the Menders, or at least poison them. Cease at once. Oh my god, the Mender has... Here's a crystal. This Mender has me tweaking. Oh shit. That guy got some. Got a little boss enemy right here. Dude, he's so quick. Alright, at least he's gone. Dude, all he had was 4. Dude, when in doubt, Iron Tech it out. Exactly. Yeah, that was very much like a mini boss. Again, I don't know exactly how many they can have at once, but if that, because that Mechanite only had 4, if that's only 4, dude, imagine if you had 10. That'd be fucking scary. I'd be shivering like timbers right now. Okay, sorry, I'm never gonna do that again. Very nice, we're almost to the core. I do want to see if there's anything going on in the core as well, like a little Easter egg or something, or a little like, hey guys, this is a little teaser for later. Maybe Valen will have a new piece of dialogue. Or maybe she'll jump off the side and jump into the core herself. I have no idea. Alright, alright. Oh, if we do come by a danger room, we're gonna have to do it, because I did promise somebody that I would, so. I mean, last time they changed the actual gameplay like that. I don't either. Why am I trying to kill this guy with elemental? I was not paying attention. Hey. Oh my god, dude, my shit's lagging. Don't you push me away. Yeah, they get like crazy fast just from 2. Where's this damn switch? Losing sparks is not scary. Yeah, I'll cover you if we lose too many. Or if we just lock in and don't get hit, then we don't have to worry about it at all. There's some food for thought. I mean, I really can't get hit. I have no shock resistance. Oh, what? Wait. These guys can also pick it up, too. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, my fault. My fault. Yeah, even the shankles gain sentience. Yeah, look at that. They can pick it up, too. That's so interesting. I mean, it makes sense all the enemies. Oh my god. Hey. I wish that when they did that, they would just make a beeline directly for you. That'd be kind of funny. Like, they wouldn't even follow their path anymore. They'd just have to be like a heat-seeking missile. What's over there? Sorry, I was not paying attention. Ouch. Okay, no worries. We'll see you later, Grandish. Let's pop the key. I already got it right here. Oh, hell yeah, a little orb. Eternal? Ah, even better. That's actually kind of sick. Oh, I believe it. I believe they can. This might even make for stun weapons to come in clutch. Oh my god. The shock. I'm just throwing at this point. Debating on whether or not I'm just gonna face tank this shit or not. But they're already up there, so probably not. Oh shit, no, let me get a sip of this drink. Yo, look how fast that guy's going. You see that shit? Yeah, I see him. That is scary. That's only with 2. Oh my god, dude. Actually nuts. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do it. This will be interesting. I mean, I really should not do this with how tired I am. I feel like every time I blink, I'm just like, and somewhere else, but you know what? That'll be alright. We'll make it. Somehow, we're gonna make it. I believe. You know, I don't think this is the case, but I am wondering if the battle pod could theoretically get these as well. But I have a feeling it probably would make it easier. Just because then his attack patterns would be faster. Oh, it can? What the fuck? Well, then I guess it comes... Well, he would get a higher health pool, so I don't know if it would make it faster. Alright, we're gonna have to... pop a heal in a second here. As I run into everything. Good god. Was that it? Okay, I was about to say, that was really easy. There's no way. Alright, now I'm getting terrified for this heat-seeking slime ball here. Oh shit, that did not go according to plan. Oh, good, another one. My favorite. Yeah. Well, during my lunch break, I took a 1-hour power nap, but that really was not enough. I felt like I just woke up more tired. Oh my god, I'm actually fucked right here. No, I don't want to spark. Get back! Get back, you foul beasts! Ah, what can you do? Oh, that's not good. They all just got crystals for free. Oh my goodness. This is not ideal. There you go, the battle pod has crystals. Oh my god, we're running into it. I'm washed. What? Just cranked a 90 on me. I thought he was targeting him, not me. Alright, please tell me that's it. Surely. Okay. You know, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Only one spark? Alright, might be goated. Hold on. Because in my head I was thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be like at least 3. But only one? That's not too bad. I've played through worst. Or I played worse than that. For sure. Okay. Well, we might as well hit the exit. Because we only have like 2 more levels left, right? Or no, one level left. Okay. Yeah, let's just go and hit the exit. Oh yeah. I kind of don't want to get a creeping colony. I'd rather get the chittering burrows, but let's see what we get. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was from the battle pod. Some of them do have that, that really, like, bizarre pattern. Oh, I can't even bring that. That's not gonna help at all. What if instead... I thought the Grav on Vortex is just going to get in the way. I think this is just going to be good enough. Yeah, I do like, actually, that the background... It's pretty... It's like an Aurora Borealis, almost. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And I really like that, especially with the ice levels, where it's mostly, like, blue. It kind of fits in with that little bit, like, blue and gold color palette. It looks very nice. Alright, we're gonna do the strat where I just tank the damage and not give a shit. Yep. Flawless as ever. Okay, that's a slight issue. So we're just gonna go around. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, he's so tiny and so dangerous. Oh, yeah, he's dangerous. Look at him getting chased. That is terrifying. Oh my god, he's evil. No, stay back. Stay away from me. Stay away. Oh my god, don't let him pick it up. Oh my god, keep him back. Oh, shit. That is scary as fuck. Thank god they have, like, phases of doing no damage. Actually be screwed. Oh my god, that is awesome. Yeah. Holy crap, man. That's... Oh, he's catching up. One of them is back for revenge. Look at him. Oh, wait. No. Don't anger him. He's peaceful. He's peaceful. Oh, never mind. We alerted the horde. Kill him! Before he gains too much sentience. Oh, yeah. Dude, it makes every enemy an actual tweaker. I hope you saw the little polyp. That guy is actually terrifying. Dude, could you imagine the swarm having this? I don't know if that's, like, planned or not. Oh, shit! Okay, well, I lost my train of thought. Dude, that attack was instant! That was like 2 frames! Wait, hold on, don't... Dude, that attack is so fast. Oh my god. This is nightmare fuel. Like, what the fuck do I even do? I think it even increases their aggression range. Yeah, the 1,000-yard stare. I wish, like, I knew, like, what all the changes were, but I swear it also increases their aggro range as well. Maybe not by, like, a large amount, but enough to where it's like, you can't just run away, and they can just keep up with you. So if there's nowhere safe to run or hide, like, they will find you, and they will kill you. Alright, time to see what the Wolvers do, because I haven't been able to see what they can do exactly yet. But I am... Uh-oh. Release me! Foul beast. Yeah, they did not play around when making this. Whoa! Oh, look out, look out, look out! Look how many he has on him. Oh, he's stunned. Get him. Get his goofy. Yeah, stun and freeze and I guess sleep are like almost necessary for this. I feel like shock isn't really going to help that much. And fire is going to be okay. But with how much their health scales, it might legitimately be worth it to actually CC more than straight up DPS. Good God. Just die. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God, no. Fuck, they picked it up. I don't know why I'm whispering, like they can hear me through the screen. Don't court me, please. Oh, hello. You're a problem. You are a problem. Oops, I actually bumped him into that. Daddy. Whoa, shit! He's come out of the nowhere. Stop! Leave me alone! Oh my God. The tiny ones are just as dangerous. Now imagine a whole crowd of them, not just like the onesies and twosies. Could you imagine? Holy shit. To my heart's like beating hard, dude. This game's this game's got me locked in. I got a little orb over here. That's kind of neat. We'll take those. And I'll whiff my dash for no reason. Very good. Yeah. Well, there are those, floor blade enemies. I can't remember what they're called, but they're also really fast, so I imagine them getting the speed and damage up is going to make them a much more formidable opponent. Thank you for bringing that weapon. This is really nice. Oh, dude. I like popped my back. We're gonna have to just funnel him. I see no other way. Alright, Mr. Mender, I have to kill you now. Alright, hopefully we can do this first try without any revives. What the hell am I even trying to say? Okay, that's not exactly ideal. At least he's only got one, so that's... No! Ooh, okay. That slime was trying to go for it. Could not let him. Under no circumstance should they ever... Motherfucker. Under no circumstance should they ever get more than one. Uh-oh. Time to go. Let's go. Holy shit. We did it. I don't know how many sparks it was total for that whole run, but... there you go. It could have been worse. Alright, now for the moment of truth. If anything, unique has changed up here, which I don't think is going to be the case. I think it's really just testing for the crystals right now, but we'll do our due diligence. We'll double check. Okay. Technician have anything to say? No, that looks all normal. Valen. Okay. Yep. Okay. No, everything seems to be more or less the same. So yeah, pretty much what I was guessing is that they were just testing out, just testing out the new stuff. Yeah, let's see how many radiants we could have theoretically gotten from all that. 225 huge. That's quite a lot, actually. 19 large. It's not too bad. Not a bad pull, which I think it's like 50 per for radiants. Let's double check. But I'm pretty sure it's 50 per. Yeah, so it's 50 per shard. Was it shard or am I... No, what was it? Yeah, spike. Mysterious spike. A shimmering... What does it say? Accretion found during energy storms in the clock... Wait. Found during energy storms. Clockwork creatures go wild for it. Dude, it's special crack. Alright, so 255 or 225. That's a little bit. That's almost for like 4. I mean, this is probably not like the best farm for it. Also, I don't know if I agree with it only being 50 for 3 glowing. That seems really low. I think these rewards need to be tweaked quite a lot. Because ultimately, if you want to get Radiance, you're probably just going to do Dreams and Nightmares or Vanaduke. Like, those are your two probably better options than running the Clockworks. I mean, this gives you something to do in the Clockworks that's kind of fun and challenging, but... in all honesty, there's just kind of better methods for doing it. So I'm not sure. My current thing is, like, if we're gonna get into like the whole like my final thoughts on this whole thing real quick. The first big problem I have, the reward pool needs to be tweaked. 50 per is kind of crazy for one. I don't know what would be a good number. Maybe like 25? Because once you start getting into like trying to get closer to pass level 5 on heating all your gear, the numbers are going to scale a lot, especially if you want to hit 100, which you don't have to do anymore because you're always guaranteed a level, but yeah, I'm not sure. Unless they nerf the drop rates again. That is a good point. I think if this was an ongoing event that, like, if this was an event that would happen, like, a couple of times a year, kind of like Slime Casino, and these rewards were significantly higher, like, this was the event to go get your Radiance, where you could get a bunch of them for, like, relatively cheap, that way you wouldn't have to farm Vanaduke and Dreams and Nightmares forever. I think that would be alright. But that's going to be more dependent on what this ties into for the regular game. So I'm not really sure. I would just like to see better rewards. You know, if you're going to make 50 for one, whatever. But 3 glowing for 50? Are you out of your fucking mind? That is so low. The rewards are just very, very odd. But that's really like the only like negative that I have in my mind right now. I like the concept of it. I like the fact that the enemies get buffed by like a ridiculous amount. I love the ridiculousness and the challenge of it. That's really fun. I love that they will beeline it for crystals if it's like favorable. I don't know like the logic or the AI that they use, but it seems like if there's a crystal and they're not actively engaged with you, they will run for that crystal. So it gives the element of you now having to play like this chess map control like game against them. Because even like the really tiny enemies like those polyps, if they get 2 or more, they actually will become a legitimate threat. And now your focus goes from dealing with, you know, just the whole battlefield to be like, okay, this tiny little enemy is going to kill me very quickly if I don't deal with it. And even for like the gremlins and the mechanites, like they become legitimate threats, zooming across the map to beat your ass. So I really like that. That is really fun. A very novel and unique idea for this game. I'm really curious to see where they're going to take it or how they're going to implement it. Again, whether this is going to be an event, a rotational event, or whatnot. Or again, if it's playing into potential tier 4 stuff. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. A Krogmo coin drop for it would be neat too. If PvE wasn't dead, I don't think people would care for how many Krogmo coins it got. I think, realistically, you should get more anyways, but, I mean, that's kind of a discussion for a different day. Kind of want to focus just on this. But yeah, I can't really think of much else. It says I have 5k energy, but I don't recall getting that. I don't know if that's like a part of the testing server or not. Oh, either. Doesn't really matter all that much. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Let me check, because I recorded a little bit last night. And I'm going to watch part of that footage real quick. Just to see if I missed anything. Oh, okay. I figured so, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I did not buy 5,000 energy. I know I bought some energy, like, a week or so ago. That was just to get some keys and whatnot. I was like, I was fairly certain I did not. Okay, that's another thing. So, this makes bombs more useful for crowd control, because crowd control, in most cases in the game, isn't, like, 100% necessary. But with this, especially if multiple enemies are getting 2 or 3, Crowd control is like a must. Either you need to control how many enemies are getting the crystals, or find a way to stop their movement or halt their movement. Stun is pretty good for this. Anything that can deal stun, freeze, and sleep are going to be great. So, that'll be pretty cool. Or, sorry, I read your comment as I was speaking, and I started thinking of two things at once. Progress will be wiped in the end of testing, so can be spent on anything. Okay, that's fair. I figured that was the case. That's why I'm saying right now, don't like grind too much for this, obviously, because it's only a testing server. But it's quite interesting. Yeah, overall, I like it. I like it quite a lot. I just wish I could test more of it out, but I think this is only going to be going on for a week, and that started yesterday. So, theoretically, it should end by the 7th, or the 6th of next week in August, and then perhaps by that week after, their next update will drop out. So, I'm not sure. I guess we'll be seeing... Oh, you got sushi? Dude, that's fucking awesome, man. I'm kind of jealous, low-key. Yeah. I don't know, that was interesting. Like, again, if the rumors are true and this is going with some tier 4 stuff, like we're gonna get a whole nother tier afterwards. Oh, goddamn, I keep opening the Crucible editor. Stop. Oh yeah, I can't check gate map while I'm here. What am I doing? Alright. So let's see. Past depth 25 or past depth 30. So I don't know if it's like something like it's its own tier in here, or I honestly have no idea how they're gonna handle it. But we'll see. It'll be interesting either way. I think honestly I'm probably gonna call it here for tonight. I'm gonna go take a nap and then get started on finishing up the video, which I'm hoping not all of the stuff I say will be immediately invalidated by the fact that they update a lot of new stuff in the game. But honestly, if that happens, even a week after, I'll be like, holy fuck, I did all that for nothing. But I'll be happy that it was all for nothing. So, you know, it's a bit of like a double-edged sword there. I don't know. Yeah. Probably going to be out tomorrow morning, if not later tonight, but I'll try and get it done tomorrow. I gotta go to bed, man. I'm fucking exhausted. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Next week, I'm probably going to stream Titanium Warriors, unless said new big update drops, then I'll cover it, assuming there's anything like super new. But if not, then maybe Saturday Titanium Warriors for tomorrow or next week. I don't know. We'll see. You had time to read my comment. I don't think you did. Oh, wait, which one? Did I miss your comment? Wait, which one did I miss, mister? Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like there are more rads in boxes. Oh, if you're talking about the prize boxes. Yes. What, Grandish? Say your piece so I can go to bed. This old man's getting tired. I need my beauty sleep. Oh, yes. Okay, I have read your comments for all the stuff in the video. You'll see what I mean when it's posted. What I had in terms of length is over, like, 30 minutes long. For the entirety of the video, that's compressed and edited down. And I didn't get to adding literally every point. So what I'm going to do is make a follow-up video that is just going over everybody's comments and giving my thoughts and feedback on what you guys sent me. Like saying like, oh, if I agree with what you're saying or if I disagree. Because the main focus of that video is compiling everybody's thoughts and ideas, including, and mainly my own, because that's what it started with, into more of like a diegetic, digestible format that just flows a little bit better. It's not going to be like the most hyper edited video in the world as well, just because, again, like 30 minutes long, and I wanted to get it done like 2 weeks ago. And obviously, it hasn't come out yet, so. I have read pretty much everybody's comment, unless there's been like some stuff that's been added this week. I haven't like had the time to read anything this week, though. Check your dark matter if you have enough to craft stars or something. Okay, I will. After the stream, I'll give you some. Yeah, hopefully the video, when it comes out again tomorrow, hopefully you all like it and it explains some of the stuff that I've been having ideas for, like, clearly. I'm not, like, worried about, like, whether it'll come across bad or anything, but I'm hoping Grey Havens will at least see that and potentially take it into consideration. Oh yeah, no, I appreciate it. I have more, like, when that video is done as well, I'm gonna in the future make videos dedicated to more other topics in the game. Like, one big one that I really want to do is my idea for reworking shadow layers to be an end game. But I'm gonna hold off on that for about like a week or two before I even start. Because if they add a tier 4 and it's basically the idea that I was already thinking of, then there's not much of a point in writing the video if they then just do that. I would then have to write a video explaining what the new stuff in the game is. So it's a little bit of a waiting game right now, because I feel like I'm not like playing against the clock, but I don't know how you would describe that, like trying to not make future predictions, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's just the folly of what I want to do. Another video idea that I have as well that I'm gonna make is like weird and obscure facts in the game. That's gonna be a little bit more of a shorter one, just going over some like weird stuff that happens in the game, mechanically wise, maybe some bugs, glitches, whatever. And I think that was mainly it. Oh, right. I don't want to. There's one I don't want to spoil because it's more of a funny one. So there's some stuff I'm still working on, and then obviously the 3D Spiral Knights animations that I've got going. I just been a little bit busy lately. Had to put some projects on hold, but in the little free time I get, I work on some of the stuff. So, Grey Havens better watch your video, or you'll unsubscribe. Oh no. If they don't watch my video, you have to give me your stream key. That's what we agreed on, actually. I remember now. So, would you still be open to hearing more suggestions? I keep getting new ideas constantly, so maybe a part 2. Yes, I could do a part 2. I don't know how exactly I would format the future ones. So there's 2 ways I could do it. I could either do it as you guys send me your suggestions, and then in that video, it's just a back and forth. Kind of like for an example, like if I ask, oh, hey, send me your Spiral Knights hot takes, of like, just say whatever crazy shit you want to say. That would be kind of a fun one that I thought of. But for another focused idea video, I would be okay with doing that. But I want to put more time into it than this one. Like, I have been working on this one for about 4 months, but that's like very on and off. And I think around like the since last month when I was like, fuck it, I just want to ask for some more ideas because I was just kind of stumped and very busy, which your guys' stuff has helped out a lot. So we'll have to see. Yes, we should go to sleep. I've been up since I think it would have been at like 1:50 yesterday. Or I guess today, technically, and then I woke up at 5 something, so I'm running on like less than 4 hours of sleep. But yes, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Maybe Titanium Warriors. I did not get around to grinding to getting up to the next level like I said I would. I was a little busy, so maybe next week instead. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all for watching and tuning in. I appreciate everything, and this old motherfucker's got to go to bed. I'm tired as fuck. I'll see you all later. Have a good night.